Oops, that's the delay. Oh my gosh, I was about to just like cold open it, right? And then I accidentally went live with a stream delay. Okay. Hello, everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. We are doing a quick cold open here on Legends of Runeterra. I was intending to get to this a little bit sooner, but what was I doing over the last few days? I'm trying to remember. I lost my Thursday. My Wednesday was... What was I spending my time on? Huh. I'm gonna have to go check my book and... yeah, remind myself, because something kind of funny was happening. Either way, we're here with some Legends of Runeterra. I have been practicing off stream. I was running some tests against Ashe LeBlanc, so I really hope I encounter that matchup today, because I'm a little more confident in how it works. I was doing some, on... What day was that? That was... oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, something... Well, I don't have time to go check and, like, judge anything here, so it is what it is. We don't have much time, so I have to just jump straight into it, you know. Platinum 4, 20 LP, you know, we haven't made a lot of progress in the last few days, but that's because I had been playing while I'm not fresh. Last time I played this, I was sick, right? Wait, shimmy over a bit. Or I need to shimmy this over a bit. Yeah, there we go. I was sick last time I seriously climbed, and then I was just trying to refine some concepts here. We are playing against a Lucian Viego, which is not something that I've seen before, but I can pretty much imagine what they're going to be doing. Let's just pull up Viego on Runeterra AR and see if he comes up. This is, in fact, a brew, so they're going to be using, like, a little bit of Lucian pressure. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just a standard Viego control package, but maybe with some surprising combat tricks or something. High Note would be really, really good for dealing with Lucian, so I'm going to keep that. Soul Harvest would be really good for dealing with... I'm trying to remember the Viego. Okay, his Hydrovine doesn't die to this, right? But what does die to this? My current Mulligan principles say that I don't really keep Jace, but I know that can't be fully right. And I got an even worse card to have an opening hand, so... formula here is kind of nice. If Lucian comes out, then he comes out. I'm passing. I'm gonna let them make the first move. There is a Ceaseless Sentry, so yeah, this is definitely, like, leading control. It would be wasteful to remove him when I could instead play my own High Note. Let's see if they develop the Lucian. If they don't, then they're probably not going to, and they probably don't have it. So they end up spending their attack token, and I'm absolutely not pressured in the least. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to immediately open with a formula to develop the Jace that I have in my hand, anticipating an assembly line next turn and leaving the option to High Note something. There's a spell on the stack in hand, and I'm trying to figure out what that might be. Okay, we're going to play out the assembly line. I don't know. Was it better to challenge Chase? Okay, so if this Chase has like if this deck has like direct removal, then okay. No harm, no foul. I mean, this might force combat tricks on defensive turn, which is actually probably what they want, because I still believe this is probably control and this is probably form up. It's actually hate spike. So they're using that too, which is kind of weird that they're using that to swing the interaction with the Ceaseless Sentry, but maybe they're just trying to set up Viego. I really don't like that it's the Warded Husk. That makes my life very difficult. I can always High Note it off if I think something threatening is coming out, but remember, I'm trying to figure out what this deck is in real time. There's a Darken... Ooh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so it's a Halberd, and it's trying to just make something really gargantuan. I don't have my champion-based removal here. A little strange that they would spend it on a body like that. But I suppose that is okay, right? Now that Halberd could go again onto this guy, which would create a 5-5 and a 5-6, which is undoubtedly a threatening board. locked myself out of Heimerdinger by playing a spell right now. Hi, Paradox. Yes, I did, but I'm not able to respond to it. I have an opinion on it, and I will... Actually, now that you're here, I may as well. Yeah, now that you're here, I may as well talk about it. I just have to make sure I play this line properly first. I think it's correct for me to remove the soldier. Let's use the cheapest possible removal on it. And we're going to kind of force... I sincerely doubt there's another combat trick or anything like that. But I don't think Soul Harvest is actually getting more value now that I think about it. And if I were to use the Shock Blast, I would be banking less. I would be... You know, this is a like the principle of using the most specific possible resource to deal with the situation. I think that's what I'm doing here. They end up finding glimpse value. Okay, perfect. They could just make this one large unit here. Okay, let me just double check to make sure what you sent me isn't like something that I'm supposed to keep confidential. No, I am not supposed to keep it confidential. Do I need to care about this guy? Do I need to care about taking 5? It's a Viego deck. There's not going to be any atrocity. No.
Scarper for us, Smakia. Awesome day for
I'm gonna take the Song Spinner. I don't know if that's correct for sure, but well done, Alex. Well done. Yeah, so this isn't brand new to me, but like I'm pretty sure I probably saw the same video you did, right? And for context, what Paradox sent me in DMs was a new concept of Neela in League of Legends on Legends of Runeterra. I'm trying to force this Viego out. Ends up being a Cameraborn. I'm going for the QA, Jace, actually. So Paradox sent me this thing about Neela, where he was saying, like, I've just discovered this new information. Apparently some Neela OTPs do, like, EMAX stuff, do, like, lethality builds, and it's weird because, like, we had this perception of the champion being, like, a very defensive, like, lifesteal-based sort of auto-attacker who likes enchanters, right? Okay, so wait, actually, this... Ooh, I played the wrong line because this is in Dispel Shield, and that would cause me to lose... Yeah, this is, I mean, this is not a threatening unit if I can get through it on the board, but I can't, right? Yeah, I made a mistake, my bad. Fuck, that's gonna really stifle me, and let the control player, like, the other control player go later. So basically, yeah, lethality, Neela, Emax, like, offensive stuff, engage support sort of stuff, and it's like, well, what do I think about that? Huge pull. Actually, this breaks the spell shield, too.
The chains, they never stop.
What I think about that is that it's actually a very elegant solution to solo queue Neela problems. But I don't think it defines her identity, right? It is definitely... Okay, fuck. I can't talk about this until I get out of game, I'm realizing. Give me a moment. I'm very quickly realizing that I'm overloading my brain. Song Spinner doesn't do anything here. I want to hold Vengeance mana. I'm fine with it if he attacks. This seems like a really good opportunity to develop Heimerdinger, actually. I mean, they likely have a Vengeance, though, is the thing. If they spend the Vengeance, they're not developing Viego. Yeah, if they're spending the Vengeance, then I'm still not threatened at all, and I have alternative win cons, right?
Smell of burning workshops.
Okay, so they end up developing the Viego. which I'm going to chump block into. I did just tap under Vengeance, which is a little unfortunate. Shape of Fear. No, thank you. I would rather you don't get that. I didn't know this card was a thing. Is it new? New-ish. New enough. Okay, slightly problematic. I'm going to be taking Viego's 9 to the face. Fuck, do I have to let Viego die? Sorry, do I have to let Jace die? Ooh, this Heimer development was a... fat do-nothing.
The dark beckons.
This was a fat do-nothing play.
Come on.
Oh, God. Alright, I am obligated to do this. I'm obligated to take this line, which really, really sucks, and I hate it a lot. Let's see how far I can go around this guy. I can deal 6 to face. I can deal... Oh, no! I'm 2 off lethal! I'm 2 off lethal, and it's still vulnerable to interaction. No! I need to pull... What do I need to pull? What do I need to pull to find... Deal 5 to the enemy. This is 6. Shit! But the Song Spinner can still find... Okay, you know what? We're going to prey our line. We're going to prey on the Song Spinner. This is a line that is very, very vulnerable to interaction, sure. Yeah.
Interesting use of tech.
So we're threatening 18 this turn. I'm kind of going solitaire on this because I think I've made too many mistakes to actually endure this right now, so I have to kind of attempt to all-in at this moment. And we're going to try to pull lethal off the Song Spinner, like pray that Mystic Shot shows up. Or something along those lines. Oh my god! Okay, so they don't make that mistake if they don't have removal. There's no way that was... There's no way they made a mistake like that, right? Like, they have some answer to this? There's no way, right? You dumbass!
That's what I call progress.
Oh, no! No way that their own despair. Yeah, that's what the Darius emote was for. Okay. Okay, so what I need to say is dropping Heimerdinger was a major tempo loss to rushed. However, I did identify my only recovery all-in line, which is huge improvement since last playing aggro. I know I'm not playing aggro right now, but like that was kind of the problem, right? That was kind of the problem before. Okay, so anyway, Neela in League of Legends, right? There is a new-ish style of build that Neela players have been doing. There is, like, a Prowler's Claw into Collector IE. So they start with a Lethality Core, they pivot into Crit. There is Emax for the immediate damage, and that's very interesting because a lot of people, like, nobody sees Neela for one. Neela's a very, very uncommon champion, and so Neela's, like, very undeveloped, right? And so a lot of people's perception of Neela is that she requires an enchanter, apparently, and that... you know, she's very much like a lifesteal sort of weird in, like, I don't know, it's like I don't really fully understand what most people's perception is of her. I don't know whether they think she's very offensive. I don't know whether they think she's very defensive and scaling oriented. Like, I don't know for sure what other people think. But what I do know is that that build is a very, very cool adaptation for solo queue, where bait and punish style champions are usually not ideal. So my perception of Neela is that she is very much an anchor. There was a video recently, like, about this new build that, like a Neela OTP is doing in high elo, and he was basically saying, it's like, I perceive Neela to be, like, you know, a champion, like a high-risk sort of melee, like, burst champion that has to generate an advantage and, like, actually do that to play solo queue, right? And I wouldn't actually doubt that that is his experience in solo queue, right? Because Neela, like, I saw that video, I didn't fully agree with it. Neela is ultimately an anchor. She loves being engaged on. She is picked as, like, a control comp sort of stifler, where if you know the enemy must dive into you to play the game, Neela probably will win that game for you, right? Now, that's a little bit niche, right? So you do succumb to her stickiness issues a little bit when you're not playing that niche, right? And within that niche, that's when the Enchantress synergies are, like, amazing, right? But Neela's not the type of champion that was bound to a specific type of support like Samira was. So basically the TLDR is, this lethality build, I think, is, like, a really elegant solution to a problem of coordination in solo queue and a problem of wanting to pick your champion all the time but having, like, bad situations for her. I think the solution is actually brilliant, to be honest. But it is not the default way of playing Neela. It's just the way to make Neela work in more circumstances, which I think is kind of cool. Because I do think the champion is quite strong. And I think in a general case, like, you should be picking her. Like, you can pick her with enchanters, you can pick her with mages, you can pick her with engaged champs. Like, you can pick her with any tank, really. Like, she's not picky about who her support is as long as it's a Neela-capable game. And I'm just curious to experiment with it myself a little bit more. I'm actually playing Neela myself in, like, 2-3 weeks from now, something like that. I'm going to be spamming a bunch of Neela and Samira for a video. So I'm actually really curious to try it out myself. Again, though, not default. Not your default. That's my opinion on that. I think it's really cool. I will look into the Emacs more as maybe the default. We've been spamming Neela Rakan. Yeah, that sounds pretty devastating to me. Honestly, a Neela that has more pick conditions is a frightening concept. Obviously, the higher elo you go, the harder it is to play 4-star. Okay, Bard Zed, which is presumably trying to high roll something with... okay, it's also a brew. It is going to be same difference. Yep, exactly. We always mulligan away Heimerdinger. We will keep the Shock Blast because we will need to deal with the Zed development on 3. We can keep an emergency Undergrowth. The Aftershock should probably be unnecessary. I mean, Aftershock is also a good way of removing, like, Zed and stuff like that. I think I'm fishing for Vengeance or something because I don't think Bard can be allowed to continue existing, but I'll keep the Shock Blast to deal with what they're doing on 3. This is a terrible, terrible, terrible hand. But we'll do our best to make it work. Yeah, so from now on, that's what I'm going to be doing, guys. If you guys send me a message, I'm not going to pressure myself to get to it, like, right away. Just know that I've probably seen it and know that I'm working on a response to it. It just takes me some time. Is there a Zed? No, there is not, and this is not particularly threatening. This is an Aftershock. I'd have to do it now if I wanted to do it at all. What else are you developing? Are you developing more? Are you going to threaten me with 5? Yeah, you're going to threaten me with 5. Okay, I'll take the 5. I'll take the 5. I'll formula. We have a Heimer. We have Reggie. Beautiful. I do want new random possibly troll ideas in my DMs. I actually really, really do want that. I'm just not going to answer them immediately. I'm susceptible to open attack from Zed if I play out Jace at this point. Because Jace would lock me out of Aftershock and would lock me out of Shock Blast. I would not lock me out of Caustic Rift, and the only benefit would be to assault Beard here. And is Beard worth that? Well, Reggie would be more of a soft pass, but it would lock me out of Jace. That would be threatened with 3 damage. Maybe more, maybe. Because Zed's trying to go wide here, right? So the Jace loses to that line, and I know it does, but do I have a better option? Is passing. Passing less than developed, so I'm just taking another 5. And at that point, it's starting to be a little unacceptable. Because I lose to the open attack really hard if they accept it, and they probably aren't. This locks me out of that, too. Okay, I'll play the Reggie line with Shock Blast, just in case. Or not with Shock Blast, with Aftershock. Actually, this now leaves me the Hexpliterator, which is still good. And I'll take it.
If it's a people problem,
Because it's going to help me deal with Bard. Right.
The order rewards its faithful.
Okay, definitely a little bit concerning now. But we are now tapped under Zed, so I am going to be sniping Beard or sniping the Shadow Assassin? I really want to snipe Beard, but I think we kind of have to deal with the stat increase, right? Yeah. Shadow Flare, like Mocho? Do I lose to Mocho here? Do I get blown up by Mocho on the attack? Because if I get hit by a Mocho, then it's not being used offensively. Then I'm taking another 5. Then I... Huh.
buckle up.
But spending Mocho on this is really bad for them, right? I know this is +1. It thins the board. I think that probably might not have been correct. But now if they want to develop, they're only swinging 3. It's... no, they're swinging 4. Sorry, Esmus, I should be saying. I'm saying Beard again. I don't know if that attack was correct. I'm taking 1 more. But it's also my best shot at... Yeah, okay. Well, spending the attack token like that is going to allow me to slow down by a very, very significant margin. I'm allowed to develop Heimerdinger. Oh my god.
Sweet smell of science.
Oh my god. I mean, okay, I could be susceptible to Homecoming or something. Or Will of Ionia. God fucking damn it. Okay. Well, it's 4 for 5, which is not that bad. Oh, Soul Harvest really, really, really good here. At least for Esmus. Okay, so I have to start. I now must opt into this quick attack Jace, I believe. Because it's become very... Sorry, did I say quick? I meant Challenger. I have to opt into this Challenger Jace, like, pretty soon, I think. Well, because, like, the Heimerdinger was, like, a greed, sort of, I can get this out now, and... What is my line? I'm gonna have to deal with these somehow. Shock Blast is most... I mean, because this would threaten one thing. Then it would leave me with this, which would threaten another. Which, well, okay, I think Jace... I mean, Jace is still susceptible to interaction, but...
What's
Okay.
the solve?
Let's play Jace.
Beats field
Let's play Jace. Let's Soul Harvest Esmus. Place your bet. Oh, God! Should I assume that every Ionia card, like every Ionia deck is using that now? Zed can still come out. So I'm going to stall with this Soul Harvest without spending my attack token to put some more pressure on them so they don't want to develop. The logical thing that they do afterwards is accept my pass, right? It just makes sense to accept my pass. Yep, okay.
Hextech engaged.
Slam that. Here comes Zed, most likely. No, it's actually just a Shadow Assassin. I wish that visual bug would go away. They're really light on the chimes, fortunately. Play Zed. Please play Zed. Please play Zed. There it is. Okay. In that case, we're going to go for this line.
Tech cannon tested and
It does mean I'm taking 3 damage from the elusive again, and it does mean I'm susceptible, or 2 damage rather, and it does mean I'm a little susceptible to further development, and it does mean I lose to deny, okay, which I cannot believe I didn't play around. I didn't spend my time thinking about the whole line. I think I just lose. I lose to deny there. I should have spent the cheaper soul harvest.
bureaucrats. Now's not a good time.
This is really tragic. Zed flips. There's no way around it. Really, really bad for me, actually.
Only the worthy survive.
I'm not allowed to take a single extra hit again, and they're an elusive deck, so I think I have lost the game. Just super unfortunate. Damn, that's really badly played by me, to play into deny like that.
Master.
I think I'm dumping the Caustic Riff, if I'm being honest. Okay, I will lose the game insta for playing Albus, so...
Come on, people. Let's make tomorrow today. Win or lose, I'm getting
Oh,
paid.
come on, man. I mean, I have to try. Do I? Do I have to try? Fuck. If they develop a single extra elusive, I lose. I lose for rushing it. I lose for... I lose so many lines that I can't just play this. Okay, it ends up being Esmus. We're gonna have to try. Most likely, there's a second elusive, which... Like, most likely it comes out right now, right? Either Shadow Assassin or second Zed is just as bad. And then if he declares the attack, the Living Shadow comes out, so the Hex Obliteration won't work. That goes a little too wide for me. Yeah, it's over. Unless you get greedy and develop something that you never should. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's GG. I played right into a deny. Yeah. I mean, I could have fished for something off of formula, but it... I don't know. Not feeling it right now. Okay. We were a victim of auto runes, says Paradox. The Guardian on Rakan thing. A lot less punishable. Guardian got nerfed. You're allowed to be more greedy with Glacial. That's kind of cool. That's definitely really cool, because that's not been my experience so far, but my experience has not been very refined in the last season on Rakan, right? I would assume the Glacial is because we believe we have all-in threat, right? Because we believe that our lane is actually capable of generating some kills. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. Why didn't I ever think of that? Yeah, that's what it's for. That's what it's for. It's for offensive value. Yeah. Why didn't I? Duh. Okay, we have no Nora Darkness. I am allowed to go as slow as I want, as long as that Vhagar gets shot in the head instantaneously, right? Okay, Shock Blast doesn't kill him. I need to hard mulligan for either my Soul Harvest or my Vengeance or my anything like that, or my Jace does really well into him. Okay, we end up with not exactly what I was fishing for, but we have time to wait. That is an Undergrowth. Okay.
Let's get to work. Coming through. Let's
Ding.
go, people.
And offensive and defensive. Okay, I'll take your word for it for right now. Because I don't think I know any better.
Give me your malice, creatures of doom!
I would have to check it's a math problem at that point. We have to let the Catalyzer strike once, which is really unfortunate because Darkness is going to deal 3 now. Oh, we actually did not have to let the Catalyzer strike. God damn it. Wait a minute, I misplayed. Shit. Okay, the Vengeance pull is really, really, really big. Let's soft fast this. Big mistake by me to let the Catalyzer strike. High note. If Vhagar comes out, he dies. Okay. We can play this game if you'd like to. That's fine by me. If I develop my Heimerdinger, I'm no longer allowed to kill Vhagar, so let's just keep beating down the board, shall we?
Keep it up.
The magic! It calls to me!
That dealing 3 is such a pain in the ass. I should not have let that Catalyzer strike. That was such a bad mistake. Oh, we're going slow. We are going very, very, very slow here. Okay. That's, certainly a move. I need to keep myself above 4. That will fail to do so. Basically, I cannot let Vhagar survive a round start, so I have to go, like, glacially slow. This is going to be a painful experience for everyone involved. Okay. I have 10. There are now no consequences to tapping under this. Well, because I don't tap under this. I now have a progress day I can play off of. This is probably going to be... This is a Soul Harvest. Okay, so they're going to spend a Soul Harvest on my Heimerdinger. Which is fine. I've already dealt with one Vhagar. I just have to deal with more of them. What are you going to play, Vhagar? Conchologist. Okay.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Kind of want to keep high note if I'm being honest. Must keep 4 at all times. All times. Ooh, Hexbliterator. Really good.
To the world below.
I could get hit by a Vengeance on Heimer or a Minimorph. I'm going to attempt to develop him again anyway.
Entropy, a never-ending cycle.
We end up getting hit by a Piercing Darkness. Would you guys like to see the most unusual line of all time? Ah, but fuck, this exposes me to Vhagar if I do that. I kind of want to Hexbliterate my own Heimerdinger for the Floor Be Gone. I'm not gonna lie, and force him to use more removal. I'm not gonna lie, and to deny that damage here too. I kind of want to Hexbliterate my own Heimer. Which does expose us to a Vhagar turn, which is really bad. I'm tapped to 0, and so here comes the Vhagar, right? It's a Senna, actually.
Long road ahead.
Unfortunately, the Darkness is now fast. I actually have perfect to kill both Senna and Vhagar on the stack here. I'm going to get Darkness. I was always going to. Yep.
Turn it against them.
Which is fair. That was expected. Putting them both on the stack, yeah. I have card disadvantage right now. I wonder if I rushed. I think I rushed. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go Sky Cruiser. Damn.
Come.
Oh, the Robe Maker. What a jerk. Okay, but that doesn't make the darkness any stronger. Formula is such a good pull. Oh my goodness. I'll take that damage. That's okay with me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Formula and I'm going to wait. Mystic Shot, Shock Blast. Really love to see these. Okay. I have 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have exact lethal in hand as long as Albus doesn't die. Now, Albus not dying is a tall order. I have 10. This would not tap me under anything. I don't have a Jace. Albus not dying is a very tall order. Let's go slower. Okay. Transmodular progress day. I'm gonna take my soft pass on Mystic Shot. My intentions are clear, right? I need to remember that this deck does have a lifesteal unit. There it is. There's the lifesteal unit.
Even us.
I don't need to remove it. I just need to reduce its impact. It deals 3 to an enemy. Albus has 5. Create a darkness. When you play your next darkness this round, copy it targeting the enemy nexus. Let's actually just prevent them from doing that by not playing out any units, shall we? I think I am going to use a Shock Blast on this. The Shock Blast taps me under Vhagar removal. Oh, wait, I can accept that, though. That's pretty good, no? This is fast? Yeah, that's fast. I would be forced to use a Transmogulator, and I would still take 6 damage on the open. Can I afford for Darkness to ramp 1 more? I think I might have to start accelerating this game a little bit. I mean, I don't like how hard this loses to Vhagar. Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Reach too far.
But this is still hitting your Nexus, so... Their card advantage is kind of scary. I do have Progress Day, which we actually have to use. No Vhagar in hand. Beautiful. Beautiful. Either no Vhagar in hand, or they have no idea what my removal options are. Yeah, that's what's happening. They don't know. Yeah, no, there's no Vhagar. There's no Vhagar. They're actively trying to fish, right? We now have a second Soul Harvest. Okay, a little bit of a pain in the ass on the beatdown line, but that's okay. Okay, let's start to fork, shall we? Let's start to fork. I'm going to play Albus. And the reason I'm doing that is because he's very threatening on the attack, draws my next win condition, forces out some removal to deal with this win condition, right? So the fact that they're spending a darkness means they don't have anything better. The fact that they are spending a darkness means it's very likely that Senna is played right now. Right? Dark Bulb Acolyte is actually the play. Okay. So that is unfortunate, but still, it's forcing out some removal. What I'm going to do instead is... I mean, Jace is not going to be able to push any through. Okay, really unfortunate, actually. But we're going to hold that Shock Blast. We're going to hold that Shock Blast. The worst part is, the only reason Albus died here, the only reason that was threatening at all is because I let that fucking Catalyzer strike at the beginning of the game. That's the only reason Albus is dead right now. That's so depressing. That's... Okay. It is time now. It is time. We're going to play QA Jace. If he eats more removal, would be unfortunate. Because I need him to get the Shock Blast off before he goes. Mini Morph! We're back to running fucking Mini Morph. Alright, well, let's go slower again. We still have another Albus in deck. I just need to start playing the board a little bit because this is actually becoming a big pain in the ass. But I need to do so in a way that doesn't... Actually, hold on. Kill you. I still have 4. I'm on 7 right now. Is that second Jace?
The elements bind the living
Ishtali
and the
Sentinel. I think I do this. I think I take 4. I Vengeance Ishtali on the open attack, and then I'm probably... I think I'm actually using Progress Day. I think the line that we're taking is actually using Progress Day. Hexpliterator is quite good too.
Life is cyclical. Darkness ends.
11. I have 5. This is 4. There's a Vagar threat there, but... No Aftershock. No, I'll take the 4, and if they develop something more, then I'll take the 4. I'll take the 4. I gotta spend a Progress Day. It's gotta happen, unfortunately. The Darkness list is beating me down because of my improper... God damn, man. Okay,
To the world below.
Leaves me on 1, which I don't like. Heroic Refrain. Okay, fine. Whatever, dude. I only lost that game because of my turn 2. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Wow, that's fucking depressing, man. I actually approached that game with the right game plan. That, like you guys taught me the darkness matchup, and I approached it with the right game plan. I just didn't do it properly. That's so depressing. I think I need to remove my caustic riff. Let's go! Let's go. Aatrox LeBlanc. What the fuck is this? What is this? Nope, it's a brew. Okay. Presumably champion focused. Doesn't have nearly the amount of protection that the conventional LeBlanc list does, so High Note's actually a really good card to have. Jace is probably actually a good card to have with QA. I mean, I'm actually going to keep the Mulligan then, because I'm expecting a lot of, like, chief reputation units that they're bolstering with equipment. Of course, of course. That's what they're doing. That's what the protection is. No, the app doesn't. It only tells you my cards. It doesn't tell me theirs. I actually don't see anything. Like, I don't have the deck tracker on my screen. Mystic Shot is good. Okay. We'll take it. Yeah, it is really good, isn't it? I don't know if playing the Mend was better than playing Shock Blast here. I do take 1 damage on this line, and I am susceptible to their Darkened Spear. Yeah, this is a worse line by a lot. This is a significantly worse line.
Come on, then.
Because now I have to commit a Mystic Shot to actually dealing with it. What a bad line. Darkened Spear. Weird. Okay. Should have realized that equipment on spell mana is kind of like the entire point. I'm just gonna immediately commit to quick attack Chase, actually.
You still want them science lessons, Chase?
Will do, Axel. Hextech engaged.
They're gonna let me strike, most likely. In this game, I think QA is best. Wait, what? Whirling Death! On Noxian Tellstones! Okay. So they do still have access to strikes, despite no ability to use Bloody Business here, because Noxian Tellstones contains Whirling Death. Okay, interesting. Ugh. Okay, in order to have a shot to win this game, I need to be vulnerable to this turn.
What seems to
I have to. I think that's the only thing I can do. I need to be vulnerable on this turn. I need to play my shitty, like, take a hit, do nothing here.
Fine. Now, Scarper for us, smack you.
Save a little more damage. It eat ease what eat ease. Kind of blows, but oh, what's this now? A main decked whirling. Okay, so still, this is fine. The next turn, my Shock Blast is going to swing, right? I'm going to use this Shock Blast on these two to generate a Flurbigon. They've already used 2 strikes, which means it is going to be harder for them to remove this. This does expose me to Aatrox getting on the board, but I have Vengeance to deal with him later. Okay, Aatrox is on the board. There is nothing he can do for interaction anymore. I will attempt to kill him next turn. I will have to use Vengeance rather than Hexpliterator, even though I want the equipment gone, because Aatrox is just a nuisance. And I do not trust that there's not going to be something crazy here. That is a ridiculous LeBlanc. That is an absolutely absurd LeBlanc. Let's see what I can tap them under.
Not even realms could divide us, old friend.
Okay, yeah, so LeBlanc has now gotten the Darken Fan. That is going to threaten 2 more damage. It's going to guarantee that damage. I think I'm going to have to throw away Heimerdinger, okay? I think I have a path to lethal here. As long as... Okay, either way they heal for 2, which is really, really not good for me.
Dimensions don't determine themselves.
Summoned or strike. Wait, no, the Clockling is my 2. The Clockling is my 2. The Clockling is my extra 2. Oh my god. The Clockling is actually my extra 2.
Oblivion!
Surprised to see me.
That's fine. We throw away Heimerdinger. Actually, do we need to? Wait. No, we don't need to throw away Heimerdinger. Wait. This deck has no burn. I'm going down to 2.
My most advancing collective knowledge!
Or alternatively... my Clockling should not be the extra 2. My Hexbliterate LeBlanc should be an extra 6, so that they will struggle more to deal with it. This also deletes the fan. This generates me an extra floor be gone. They must have... I mean, this deck won't have an elusive blocker. There's an Aatrox. When I'm summoned, heal 2. Bit of a pain in the ass.
Round it goes.
But I'm threatening 19. Elusive. So... minor skill issue there. It's going to be a Whirling Death? No, it can't be, though. That doesn't work. You can't make him a battling ally. Yes! I found a Hyrule line!
Truly remarkable.
I'm getting better at learning when to speed up, at the very least. And I need to leave myself a note. I'm getting better at identifying when to play at the correct pace. Like what is the correct pace? I'm getting way better at that. Chat, I've got about another 30 minutes that I can spend here. So Samira Viego. This is weird. I don't really know what's going on here. Why is it... I don't know how these 2 champions actually fit together. That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm going to keep this hand, because Hexbliterator is good for the champion-focused deck of Viego. Mystic Shot's good for the Samira. Mystic Shot's good for, like... yeah, this gives me, like, some proactivity here. Actually, I maybe could have kept that entire mulligan, and the Clockling would have made me happy, right? Somebody remind me to remove Caustic Rift after this game, please. It's not favored in the current meta. At least for a deck that doesn't have any kegs. Well, this saves me damage for free,
Remember,
so...
we're the ones who make progress happen.
okay. Kind of rude, not gonna lie. Now I'm slightly tapped under assembly line, which is a little tragic, but...
Watch your backs.
I'll take my swing. I'll spend my attack token. Have a smart of them. Means they can't. I can't swing with
Let's go, people.
6 extra damage. missed on defensive turn. I'll take my assembly line. They can't generate a threatening Viego until 5. And they would be foolish to play him out early anyway. Hexbliterator is... Ooh, I shouldn't have kept Hexbliterator into that, now that I think about it. I'm gonna trade my men away into the soldiers.
Boy, now.
Don't know how I feel about this turn holding my... I go down 1. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna choose to do that. Viego is now noticeably outside of removal range for this spell, so what I'm actually going to do is play a greedy Heimerdinger and try to use my Mystic Shots to endure. There's a small chance of a vengeance, but...
This little number.
Oh, that's what this deck is. Oh. That's funny. That's really funny. Yeah, okay. Legion Deserter. Would you guys like to see the funniest possible outcome? Watch this. Oh.
Submission.
Fuck, there he is. Okay. We are experiencing a small issue. I have 8. I need... Sorry, I have more than 8. I have 9. This costs me 7. And this costs me 2. Okay, I'm allowed to play Reggie. None of these are particularly amazing for me. I'll take the Piercing Darkness. I think it's best.
Owl's seen it all. Scarper for a smack you. Come on then.
Oh, I really don't want to take that much damage, guys. I think it's fearsome. Does it matter? Do I have enough to just not care? 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I have 19. 19 burn in hand.
Come on then.
Oh, but you're also fearsome on initial. Okay, I'm kind of obligated then. I'll save myself 3. I think this Transmogulator is one of the funniest possible plays. Struggling to deal with Viego, so with the Heimerdinger on board and actually generating value, I think I'm going to have to go around him. Ooh. Okay.
I command you. Punch it out.
My most groundbreaking invention to date.
I'm doing this to put Viego in Piercing Darkness range. It will not last very long. Really tragic. We no longer have an avenue to exact lethal because he happened to have an Undergrowth, which is a card that makes sense to have. My cards are going to be harder to deal with now. I played the wrong line. Oh god, I played the wrong line. I should never have hit Viego. Oh my god. Because if he's removing my Florbegons, then I don't have blockers for... Oh no. Oh shit. That's not good. I lose to the open attack. I played the wrong line into Legion Deserter. Oh, fuck. And now Viego's outside of removal range anyway. Well, not Hexobliterator removal range, but... Oh, shit. Yeah, that wasn't right. That's useless.
Buy me a brew.
Yeah, that wasn't right. That was...
Oh dear.
I must safety block, unfortunately. I mean, this is not a bad line, to be clear. This keeps me alive, thank goodness. Of course, it's a might deck. It would have mattered if I allocated Heimerdinger to here and the Florbegon to there. Okay. From now on, assume all Viego Noxus is Legion Deserter. Play around Might. Build out fearsome blockers. I don't mind if I lose because I'm playing badly. That's fine. But I do mind that for 3 sessions I've been playing badly, and I'm, like, badly enough to be losing in Platinum 4. I do mind that. I mind that a lot, actually. I mind that for 3 sessions I've been playing badly enough to be stuck down here at, like, 0 LP. This is disgusting. This is atrocious gameplay. And I'm really struggling to keep all the information necessary to play in my head. We are playing as Canetrox. Thank God. A deck I actually have seen before. Unfortunately, not a deck that I understand deeply enough to have a refined game plan into. So, Furious Wielder, Expanse's Protection, Heedless... I mean, they've got a lot of hard cards for me to deal with. No bar. Oh, that's why I'm losing. Yeah. Nope. Absolutely bewildering. And we gain LP from that. So that was not a game, but we'll take it. Only got about 20 minutes left. The Smurf is now 71. Jesus Christ! That's pretty extreme. Wow! Wow, 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 wow. Good lord, what is this? Okay, so my deck is already not favored into Seraphine at all, and this is a variant that is going, like, real late. So I need to beat them down really hard. How am I going to do that? I mean, the assembly line is a super good card to have. The Forge Work, or the Financier curves nicely. I'm actually going to do this. Okay, burn. That's burn. That's burn. That's good. We need that. It's going to be really hard to penetrate the Nexus at this. So I'm probably going to lose this game on matchup. I don't know what the Asol variant is trying to do here. I really have no idea. I have no clue. But Jace plus Vengeance at least beats the Spell Shield, and so we have that. Formula. This is Acorn. What comes out here? Yep, Acorn. If I Mystic Shot Acorn, it becomes very difficult to beat them down, and so I'm not allowed to do that. I am not allowed to do that, despite having Mystic Shot in hand. It's time to Brute Force the men. If I am fortunate, then this presents me an opportunity. Behold the Infinite. Oh. If I am lucky, then this presents me an opportunity to start, like, going insane on 7. If I can hold this formula plus another card on 7, and I will have another card from Pharaoh's Financier. If I can get that on 7, then I will have a bunch of elusives to try to beat them down with on the bar turn, which is a big deal. That's actually what I'm trying to win with. That is my plan. So now we're just going to swing here. Acorn probably won't block. It's going to become much, much easier now, because they just took 6. That's a second Acorn. Okay. Small problem here, because I need my elusive space to win. I don't want to... I think I have to. I think this gets me 6 damage through later. Worst case scenario is a Sunburst. She's played strangely early. But she doesn't do anything yet, which is good. Okay.
Order entropy.
I should have maybe I should have done something to wait for Sunburst here. This deck will have Sunburst in it. There's no doubt about it. I think I lose the game on the spot if they have Sunburst. Song Spinner! Yo! Sucks that it's that chief, but like... And I cannot believe I'm here, like, satisfied at seeing Song Spinner. Like, that's ridiculous, but... Okay, what will I have? I will have 6, I will have 8, I'll have 5. Ah...
Progress waits for no one.
I need to threaten them on the bar turn. I think I'm going to swing with my men again. Celestial Blessing is actually hysterical. Alright, swing with the men again. They'll never block with Acorn, but they may block with Seraphine. I think they'd be very hesitant to do so, though. I think they would actually... I mean, they don't want to let this through, so they have to sacrifice something, but they don't like either of these lines.
Whoa, you sound great.
Beautiful. Okay.
Watch out!
Stance swap? Oh my god, Seraphine's about to get regen. Wait, what? Big pull. Big pull. Big pull.
You figure out that hex capacitor problem?
No, still in the fritz. Can you take a look after this?
And I don't really care to delete Seraphine yet. I mean, she's not ready to flip yet. She probably flips, like, next turn. I mean, she could flip this turn and it would be a little sucky, but... Again, with no bar, it's not that threatening yet. Right? Damn it! You have Expanse's protection. That's fucking absurd that you have Expanse's protection. We play at the floor be gone. Is Reggie necessary to play or do I need to bank? I will bank. We're gonna try to go wide on these. We're gonna try to all in on this. And I recognize that's a high-risk play that loses to specifically Caustic Riff, but because Seraphine decks have like few copies of everything, I'm willing to take that risk. Besides, I have another Vengeance ready to deal with Seraphine.
Everything can use an upgrade.
I think I sequenced it badly because I sequenced it wrongly. Yeah, I didn't realize I would flip Heimerdinger because I would have actually generated one that doesn't lose to Caustic Riff. Which, again, is, to my knowledge, the only card that beats me here. Although they could have multiple individual cards, which... I mean, as long as one of them gets through, I probably win this game.
Round and round and round it goes.
What?
Show begin.
I didn't even know there was a Caustic Riff alternative. I didn't... What the fuck, man? Are you kidding me? It's okay, I can still generate more. I can still generate more. It's still highly likely that I generate more, right? So what I need to do is, before any major spells can be played, I need to make sure Seraphine dies. I am just going to pick the one that is more likely to actually stick, right? I'm just going to pick the Vengeance. Huh? What the fuck? I didn't even know about discreet invitation. I didn't...
I hear you, son.
Okay, she's flipped.
Now you're
We're
about
having
to
a problem.
hear me.
We're having a problem. Alright, we're definitely in the random bullshit go department. I should have used my Heimer flip. If I used my Heimer flip, we would have been okay by now.
Testing 1 2 1 2.
Come on then. Boy, now.
I'm trying to threaten them again. So far, they've been unable to deal with Heimerdinger. I haven't really seen much of the Targon in this deck yet, other than the written instars and the single invoke, like, that gave written instar. I guess that's why they have Expanse's Protection too? Yeah, that's all the Targon so far that I've seen. We've already generated the extra floor Begone. It's already here.
Progress waits for no one.
They're going to try to duplicate something. Fucking what?
Added to the bug list.
What? Seal and Steel? Isn't that still the outcome I wanted in the end? My bad, Electro Harpoon. See, this is why I cannot let these decks get late, and why I hate them so much. Okay. That's 9, that would be 11. That would be not meaningful. True Shot Barrage is kind of good here.
Help when I can. Shut up.
We'll
when
take
I
it. Okay, there is potentially a line here. It's a hard line, but it does exist. We will have exactly 9, which is not enough to play Jace plus a 4 cost, but I... Oh, wait a minute, I should have... If I was sitting on 11, then I would have had... Oh, no! Reggie was a mistake, dude! He was a big mistake, actually. I can't play Jace yet. I can't play Jace yet. Shit, man. Well, this is 3, and it would be 6 when Jace is on the field. No, I can, and I have to. Actually, hold on. Let's play the Forest Chief first.
Remember, we're the ones who make progress happen.
We're invoking. I want them... Okay, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. If I wouldn't get Jace value anyway, I am still allowed to play one more Reggie. One more Reggie. This is going to give me... Okay, this is highly likely to generate something useful. Okay. I am going to play... The Corrupted Forb is ridiculous here. And you're only 5, so your QA doesn't even work anymore. I'm not spending the attack token, but...
Tomorrow has never looked so good!
Hey, big man. You ready to get inventing?
All day, every day, Reggie.
Transmogulator's nice. I'm sitting on 12 exactly. If I were to play... There he is. Alright. Well, he's not got Overwhelm.
They think themselves cultured.
The situation's getting dire, but... we do still have a path here. This would leave me on 5. This would be unfortunate if it were to leave me on 5. If I were to do this, it would leave me on... If I were to play Formula, well, Jace only duplicates 1, and so it has to be, 3 to Nexus, 2 to you, 1 to you for Spell Shield.
Hey, show me that again.
Show me that again. And then I pray for anything. I need 2 Nexus health.
My journey ends.
How's this volume?
Need clearance, pal.
Amplitudinous.
Let's go, people!
Oh, yes! That's it. Game's won. We did it. I just opened Shock Blast and the game is over.
My, how they stare.
Interesting use of tech.
Yes! The Forge Chief bought me the formula, which bought me... Oh, that was scary. That was scary. That was spooky and scary, and I did not like that. Still, the takeaway is Heimerflith matters. Heimerflip matters. Star shaping! Yeah! Oh, this game's not over. How do I find 1 more damage?
Be quiet.
That's not how that works. Star shaving. Vein decked too. Oh god. Poro stories? Ha 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 ha. Pirouette. Alright, we already got it. This is so weird. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? 1 to anything. Stun an enemy. There we go.
What's the solve?
Pirouettes! Woo! I can do random bullshit too, Seraphine player. Woo!
You can almost hear those cogs turning.
I've just typed something out about my Heimer flip. You can almost hear the cogs turning. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Nice.
Gonna mark today down as a success.
Well, I found a lot of Heimerdinger value today. What do we do? We went 3 and 3. I mean, with the extra win that we got, like the extra free win that we got that I didn't write down, so technically 4 and 3, but like that wasn't a real game. Let's be honest. Not bad. Not bad for. I mean, I just need to play more. That's all. I'm not hard stuck. I just need to play more because I'm like learning and forgetting and. Ugh. I just need to play more. Eventually, a really good session will come up if I just keep playing more. So let's do a quick. I have to go now. I have to go meet with a friend. We're meeting up at 3:30. That's in 20 minutes, and I have to walk somewhere, which is close, but I must go. Yeah, this caustic riff is simply not that useful. Is there anything else I can add here that would be better for me? Well, the Clockling is not... The Clockling is good, but it's not the best thing in the world for my deck. It still is good. I will keep it in for a bit. The Sky Cruiser is just a funny beatdown tech. I mean, is it not? Let's just... Not assembly. Let's bring one of these back for the short term. Okay, that's all. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to love yourselves, respect each other. I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.